Hello everybody, welcome back once again to the Final Fantasy XIII 2 walkthrough. Alright, so the previous video there we took care of some of the stuff from Vile Peaks 200 AF, I believe it was. So I think this video, hopefully I take care of some 400, because I feel like that makes sense to do next. But we'll see. Moment of truth. What's it gonna be? So Vile Peaks. It's actually unfortunate that that I wasn't able to complete the next iteration of it for a long time. I believe once you've fully explored, it's either when you fully explore it or when you get the all the fragments for it. I don't actually remember which one it is. But that gets you one of the fragment skills, and I believe it might be Battle Master. Actually, just let me check and make sure that that's the case. I don't want to give anybody bad info here, but I suspect that is the case. If it is, anyways, Battle Master is gonna get you the more frequent encounters with the rare monsters, which is insanely useful for hunting down rare monsters, as you might expect. Just trying to find there we are. It's called Battle Mania, actually. Complete the academic rank Paradox Professor side quest that begins in Academia 400. This can be accomplished once you unlock Academia 500. So don't worry about that one. That's not going to happen for a very long time. I just realized Academia 500 is like the last area that you even get to, and you have to complete all the storyline stuff up to that point. So, Encounter Master, collect all fragments in all version of Yasha's Massif. This can only be accomplished after you unlock Russia Ruins 100. We gotta be pretty close on that one. And then, what was the other good one? Monster Collector. Ah, this is the one I was thinking of. Okay, so Monster Collector, collect all fragments in Vile Peaks 200 AF and 10 AF. So, once we're actually able to unlock the other version of the Vile Peaks, which is again 10 AF, we'll be able to get all the fragments there, and then we'll be able to.
In 400 AF, the Sunlit Waterscape has been designated a special observation zone by the Academy. But now, strange and disturbing reports are coming from the area. The Flan that live in the forest appear to be organizing themselves, with groups of young Flan apparently taking lessons delivered by their older counterparts. The Academy research team has nicknamed the phenomenon Flan School. Quietly, the scientists continue to observe and
Okay, Flan School. Cool. So, this area is obviously taken over by Flan. It's kind of interesting. I'll be completely honest. This Sunlift, or this version of Sunlift, just feels like, I don't know, just a way to kind of jam more fragments into the game. There isn't anything real impressive that happens.
The Forest of Sunlith is a quiet place. I thought I heard a voice. I cocked my ear towards the wind, and through the rustling of the green leaves, I thought I heard snow. As much as I'd hoped we'd run into my hero, it wasn't him that we encountered in the forest. I think there's someone else here with us.
Kupo! I hear a bunch of voices nearby, Kupo.
Okay, so here we are, Sunleth. Again, this is just going to be a lot of like housekeeping.
The voices we heard before belong to them, Kupo. It looks like this is some sort of gathering place for the young Flan, Kupo.
I've never seen so many of them together.
Looks like they're having fun.
Yes, but they have troubles too, Kupo. A bunch of their friends got lost somewhere in the forest and haven't been seen since, Kupo.
That's so sad. No, we should help them find their way back.
I know you mean well, but aren't you forgetting something? They're monsters, and I'm a monster hunter.
Can you be a monster finder instead? Just this once?
Just this once. All right, come on.
Okay, so we're gonna find some Flan. Again, I don't know. This version of Sunleth is, it's whatever. You know, you gotta do it. But obviously, Mog takes off almost immediately there and finds the Lapis Lazuli. So that's the first of many Flan we'll try to find here. And basically, there's one of every color that was represented there at the beginning. Red, black and whites. Is there a yellow one or a blue one too? Something like that. Which is kind of nice. It's you know, you get one fragment for finding each of them. Some of them are actually pretty tough to find. At least one specifically that I'm thinking of. Nice hidden spot, but for the most part they're pretty easy to find if you explore the area. Obviously you're going to have the advantage of seeing exactly where they are if you're watching this. But yeah, they usually congregate around these colors, so like, I mean, these three white ones are running around and you can kind of see that one kind of out of phase there, and then obviously you can far, so I wasn't able to reveal him. It's a little bit annoying, but alright. There he goes again.
Over there, Mog.
So generally what you want to do here, it actually looks like he stopped right there. Cosmo Aura. If you can kind of predict where, or you know, if he's running one way, you can actually get up in front of him and then just grab Mog with the right bumper, and then actually it might be the left bumper. I can't remember what Mog throw is now. Grab him first so that Mog is actually closer to you, because unfortunately Mog, if you just use the Moogle Hunt, he'll hunt wherever he's, you know, happens to be floating around at. So you know, again, unfortunately that means sometimes he's out of range. But I don't know, it looked like that Flan actually stopped there, so I'm not sure that that tip is, you know, going to be all that. But anyways, alright, so we've got another.
Take that!
Yeah, riggedy wrecked, son. Okay. So this one you definitely got to take this shortcut over here. I don't know if it's called. Actually, this is probably the long way. So shortcut's not exactly accurate. Blue one, Heliodor, or okay. Alright. And of course, I keep getting into battles here just as I'm about to swing away.
Go! You deserve a treat.
Excuse me. Alright. Thanks for helping us find our way, Kupo. Okay. You're welcome. But don't let me catch you around here again. I'll cut you down. Alright. I'm just gonna skip the animal trail. There's nothing new there. Nothing that I need to grab that I haven't already. Let's head back up this way. Alright, so this one might be the best hidden. Obviously you can tell there's the yellow ones are around here, so we know there's one here, but he's down there, so you have to actually jump down here and get him. So. Moving on. Okay.
We just need to find the last one, Kupo.
Ah, yes. Okay. So that flan is kind of blocking the way until we find the last of the little ones, or of the hidden ones, maybe I should say. And here I see a black one already. Yeah. So this last one is up here by this. Over there, treasure screen that we've already got.
Don't get lost on your way back, Kupo. Cocoon's pillar is in jeopardy, Kupo. The little ones are up to some kind of mischief, Kupo.
I know they don't mean to cause trouble. There's so many of them.
The pillar won't be safe for long.
The little flan are causing trouble.
Okay, so apparently it wasn't just his royal ripeness that was the problem here. Apparently it's the little flan on mission 2. Let's go take care of business. So Sarah, let's take care of some business here. Couldn't resist, I guess. It's the end of them. Okay. Alright, so this is the mini flan. As far as I know, so the different colors, you can't capture those ones, like the black mini flan, white mini flan, those can't be captured. But the mini flan, the little red one can be. All kinds of fun rewards there.
Where do they get all that energy from?
This has gone too far.
That's enough! I've about had it with your mischief. You should be ashamed of yourselves for behaving like this. You should know better. Well, what do you have to say for yourselves?
Now, I don't think a good scolding's gonna solve anything.
They said they won't do it again, Kupo.
Huh? No way.
They also said, she's scary. We don't want her to get mad at us again, so we'll be good from now on. Kupo.
All right, that's a promise. Now it's time for all of you to go home.
It was then that I remembered Sarah had been a teacher back in New Bodom, and the kids called her Meanie Miss Farron. I had completely forgotten about that until now. I'll bet she was one of those teachers that was nice when you were good, but could scare you when you weren't. As quick as lightning, she could turn from smiling angel to angry ogre. Yeah, no doubt about it. They're sisters, all right.
All right, so there's the mini fragment and also the Thunderstruck Gate Seal. And so Meanie Miss Farron strikes again. Shows those Flan who's boss. And I think that's it for fragments. Although something's not adding up. I thought it was 5 fragments for the little mini Flan, and then we just got 1 there. I must have something. Maybe it's 6 for the individual Flan. Anyways, let's get on out of here. I don't really know what. Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, this is the last one. There actually is one more right here. That's a hidden one. There we are, Graviton Core Ada. Alrighty. Alright, so now we're done. Completely done with Sunleth 400. So, real quick, yeah, real quick way to get, what was that, 7? Yeah, 7 fragments right there, so. Good deal. Alright, Academia 200 should be the next
Augusta
area.
Tower is the central.
Yeah, looks like I skipped the intro. Well, usually I like to let those play, but that's my bad. Anyways, alright, so this is the only other iteration of Augusta Tower. And once we complete this, we'll get a key card so that we can finish up the other one. There's a treasure sphere, though, in the other version of Augusta Tower that we won't be able to get because we don't have the ability, the improved Moogle Hunt or whatever it is for Mog.
Yul wanted us to come here.
The gates link places and eras that are connected somehow. Do you remember the Forbidden History? The one Caius was talking about? I'll bet we'll find some clues here.
200 years ago, you learned the Forbidden History, and were entombed in that tower as a consequence.
Could this be the tower?
First off, we need to find out exactly where we are.
Alright, so there's 4 terminals in this room. You'll want to interact with them.
Paradox effect detected. Emergency lockdown in progress.
That's not the right one.
Let me guess. We just got locked in this room.
I think I literally
Let's check the computer.
tried all of them.
Maybe there's an override command.
Paradox effect detected. Emergency lockdown in progress.
Try again.
Paradox effect detected.
Nope. One more.
Thank you for accessing the Academy datanet. Welcome to the Academy datanet. The Proto-Fal'Cie project was begun in 13 AF under the direction of the Academy. The objective was to develop an artificial Fal'Cie in order to re-levitate Cocoon. The project was proposed and designed by Alyssa Zidell and directed by Hope Estheim.
Do you realize what this means? The Academia Fal'Cie must have been built by
He
Home.
needed the power to float Cocoon.
Vanille and Fang. He did it all for them.
But then Caius took control of the artificial Fal'Cie. And now we need to find out why.
Outer perimeter now accessible.
We're free to leave the room now, right?
Okay. So now we can do a little bit of exploration. Remedies, alright. I don't know that I really needed to throw Mog over there, but it's kind of my instinct every time I see a treasure sphere to just, you know, throw him and get it. There's a Libra scope. There you go.
Can I ask you a stupid question?
So the same deal with this one.
Can you see all these people around us as well?
For some reason, I feel like that's kind of weird. Maybe
yeah, I can see them.
Here in a little bit.
Why did you think I couldn't?
I'm just trying to.
It's just that they have no presence. Like they're not
area that I
alive.
can here, so that we won't have to
I know what you mean.
I
was thinking the same thing.
Okay, so Noel and Sarah were just commenting that the people don't seem real.
Paradox. Paradoxes.
Last one again.
Thank you for accessing the Academy DataNet. Welcome to the Academy DataNet.
Okay, so here it's asking for a password. I don't remember it off the top, or I don't even know. I'm sure it was probably given to us somehow, and I wasn't paying attention. So actually, what I end up doing here is I think I chose literally every wrong answer, and then I finally got the right one. I feel like it was 9281, but again, I don't even remember what it was, but B, I literally chose every wrong answer, so. Okay, so the only thing that does, which is really stupid, is just reset the terminals. And then I think it randomly generates which one you actually need to interact with as well. So I just got lucky there, and it was the same terminal.
Paradox effect.
Yeah, now you see that one was wrong, so I have to try another one.
Thank you. Welcome to.
There we go. 7241. Wrong. Ah, good stuff.
Paradoxes.
I know there, like I said, there are hints. I don't remember where they were at, but there's hints to determine or tell you what that password actually was. At least I think there was, if I'm remembering things right.
Thank you. Welcome to the.
All right, last one. Fourth tries the charm, right? That's the saying, right? Maybe not.
Welcome. You have access to the Academy DataNet.
All right, we're in business.
Was that us? From before? This machine can show different eras.
He might have been watching us from here the whole time.
Do you mean Caius?
If that's who he really was, the Caius we met in Academia seemed different to me. I don't think he was the real Caius.
How could you tell?
We used to spend a lot of time together. We were both Guardians. Warriors who were charged with protecting the Cirrus, although I was young back then, just starting out. Anyway, he took off, left me and Yule on our own. I couldn't protect her, not by myself. Then, when it was just me left, a portal appeared. I went through it, and next thing I knew, I was in Valhalla.
You met them there, didn't you? My sister, and Caius.
I don't know why I keep running into him wherever I go. But I do know he wouldn't sacrifice the Cirrus. It's not in him. There's no way he'd allow Yule to come to harm.
Well, we've got to find him. Yule brought us here, and we have to help.
Yeah. Not again. It's so frustrating.
What's wrong?
I'm missing some of my memories. I'm trying to think about what happened after Caius left us, but I can't remember how Yule died. But I remember her face. I remember it like it was yesterday.
Okay, so
All areas now
did
accessible.
mention this actually in one of the earlier videos, but Noel did comment there about how this Caius doesn't seem like it's the real one. There's the map. Excellent. And there, it should be pretty obvious by now too. So with Noel saying that Caius wouldn't have allowed any harm to come to her, it should be real obvious that that's not the real Caius, the one that we met in academia.
That was Caius, right?
So he is here. But is he the real Caius? There he is. Now we grab him and find out if he's the real deal.
We have to be careful. This could be a trap.
Grab him and find out if it's the real one.
Must be some way we can get
Alright,
across
so let's
this.
use this terminal here, and this will open up a
Why don't we just try the switch?
The circuits are tangled with another age, Kupo.
It's being jammed by a paradox.
Maybe we can fix it with a key from another time.
Kupo!
Just a sec. If a key from another time is all we need, don't we already have one?
Oh, hey, you're right.
Yes,
There
we
is that
already do.
access key
Alright,
we
so
picked
that
up.
key that they're
We have to
referring to
try
is the
it.
one that we had already grabbed from the other version of Augusta Tower. Oh, there's a wild artifact. Very nice, always useful. And then we'll throw Mog out. Train conductor boy. Okay, very cool. Not. So that's, I'm guessing that's an adornment. Alright, so now let's actually interact with this. Bring up the platform.
That's more like it.
Now we can explore the other floors. Hey, that girl. Isn't that Alyssa? What's she doing in this time period?
She does look like Alyssa.
Okay.
It can't be her. Let's find
Alright,
out
so
for sure.
obviously this is not the real Alyssa. It should be pretty obvious from her teleporting.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. She doesn't know who we are. I guess she's not Alyssa after all. Alyssa?
We used to know a girl who looked like you. But that was a long time ago now.
My apologies. I must recalibrate my previous greeting. It appears that you are acquainted with the original.
Original?
I am a duplicate of the Alyssa Zidell entity. My design is based on her biophysical data.
Kupo? Kupo?
How'd she...
She's a machine!
A fabricated life form. Or a living machine. The semantics are irrelevant.
Okay,
All the
some
people
sort
who
of
work
living
here the same
machine.
as you, Alyssa?
Yeah, it seems
Yes.
spot
Everyone
on.
is a duplicate. An artificial life form.
Alright, so everyone is a duplicate. I feel like there's movies, based on this. Anyways. Alright, so let's go over here and explore this outer area. Twist headband, okay. Alright. Almost got it. This reminds me of Halo for some reason. Probably because I just played it not too long ago, but which by the way. Alright, let's spin this once, and that will bring us back to the inner There we go.
Logic circle.
Ah, okay. Yeah, so here we've actually got there's three quests in here.
Please locate and retrieve paradox source. Neutralization of source object can be carried out at
so
this time.
this quest here is for the idea circuit, and we're actually going to grab that in the next video. I actually think it's right up above us, but I'm out of time, so as always, hope the guide was helpful. Hope you jump in for more videos, and thanks for watching.